Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Tuesday, November 19th. Overnight trade was mixed. We saw the wheat and the corn showing some small gains of 2 to 4 cents, the bean market down 2 cents, the meal market down around 50 cents, and the soybean oil market down 10 points. Almost a little bit of a reversal versus yesterday's trade direction. The overnight news is kind of on the scant side, nothing really forthcoming. We had crop progress come out after the close yesterday, and we're on the north side of 90% harvested in both the corn and the beans. The winter wheat crop is also emerging as average, and we're also finding out our winter wheat conditions are better than a year ago. So as we wind down our harvest with decent weather still in front of us, we'll see if the last remaining of the corn and the bean harvest the farmer wants to go and sell as bins are starting to get filled on up and cash markets are calling forward along with the demand. We're also finding out that South America, Brazil in particular, is also planting conditions are above average. Their weather is quite beneficial at this point in time, both in Argentina and Brazil. So the whole weather package, the crop progress, the crop conditions, that whole package right now in a non-bullish mode. Speaking of South America, we found out that our export numbers remain quite strong, even though South America is out there trying to get rid of their old crop. We saw where bean exports yesterday were quite strong. The corn also adequate at 30 million bushels. We're kind of struggling a little bit right now, but a lot of that has to do with the logistics, trying to get the corn, beans, and wheat out of the country here in the U.S. So once again, as we move forward, however, if the South America crop stays on a good pace, we'll probably wind up finding out that our export sales pace is going to start to dwindle. Egypt is in overnight for a spot tender for optional origin wheat supplies. We'll see if the U.S. wants to stay competitive or is competitive with the rest of world prices. Other tender activity is pretty much on the quiet side. The open interest yesterday was up in the wheat, up in the beans, up in the corn, quite strong at 19,000. The last commitment of trades report would suggest that those open interest trends shows that the Spanish money continues wants to be net short the wheat and or add to it along with the corn and stay net long the beans. But all in all, as I said, we're getting our harvest done here. We have competitors out in the world as far as world supplies go. South America has no problems at this point in time. If we were to fast forward our supply and demand tables here in the U.S. for next year with good growing season, we'd find out that we have non-threatened carryouts, and thus it continues to keep a general non-bullish theme going through our markets. Once again, those are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.
Thanks for the heads up. You're all 780-868-75, so.